Hello gorgeous girls of YouTube, how are you guys doing today? So today I have a rather different video for you because I want to make another MUA video for you guys to show you some things that I got for testing and other things that I would like to haul for you. Now the thing is, I've already made this video actually a while ago, but I had the problem that my camera fell asleep on me. It just went into sleep mode, which I did not realize at the first moment. So I had two parts because I had to turn it back on again. It's not my camera, so I didn't know it had a sleep function. I'm still getting to know it. I actually bought this camera now too, and I'm still waiting for it to be delivered. But all the while I'm still trying to get to know the camera that I borrowed from work actually. And it was so frustrating. I tried to film this haul and this presentation for so long. It's just horrible. I had first I did the video and everything worked out, and then all of a sudden it turned off because my my memory card was too small and it couldn't take up the whole video. So I went out and bought a new memory card, a bigger one. Then the camera, then I started again, went along with everything was fine, and then the camera shut off because the battery was empty, so I had to, load it up again, and then afterwards it was too dark. Then I did the video again with everything, and it fell asleep on me basically. So I tried like 3 times, frustratingly, to make the video in one piece. And then the thing is that Windows Movie Maker was just being a bitch. I'm sorry for the cuss word, but it was just being a total bitch. Just wouldn't let me put together the 2 video parts that I wanted to join. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to put it up in 2 parts. But then the Movie Maker kept telling me that one of the videos was at fault, that it was broken and just didn't work. So scratch that, I couldn't do that. So now what I decided to do is the following. I am going to film short parts for each product, really short captions, and I'm just gonna cut them together for you guys because that seems to work at the moment if I keep it short, and then I'll load that up. So hopefully this will work because it's just so frustrating right now. I really want to do videos. I'm really enjoying it, showing you guys things, talking to you guys basically. It's ridiculous actually, I'm talking to a camera. But anyway, and it's just, I just really hope this works out now. So here goes, and I hope you like it, and I hope it works out well. And I also hope I get all the products together, because thinking that I was done and thinking that I only had to cut these last 2 parts of the video together, I sort of threw all the new stuff in with my actual old stuff into the beauty case. So I have to sort of dig everything out again, and I hope I do get everything. Yeah, so here goes. Some things are sponsored by MUA. They sent them to me for testing. I will mention which products are. The most part of the products are bought because I had another big order that I did, and you'll see that. And yeah, some products I got like double because MUA sending me stuff for testing, and my orders sort of arrived at the same time, and so now I have some products double. Some of the products I will put in my giveaway box, other products I will keep as a backup because I find them so good, but I'll tell you about that then during the captions. So I hope you enjoy the video and have fun with it. Bye guys! So the first product you see here is the Undress Your Skin Flawless Skin Primer, and this is actually one of my favorite products. I got one for testing, and I had simultaneously already ordered one, so I basically have 2, but that's awesome because I'm so in love with this product. I've been trying a lot of bases from MUA, or not a lot, but I tried some bases from MUA, and I was never really so happy because I wished for one that sort of had the texture and abilities of the Smashbox primer, which I find awesome, but I only had a tester and I didn't want to spend that much money on a primer. So this product is absolutely awesome. I'll show you real quick. Now the texture is, if you can see, pretty clear. Oops. pretty clear, and you can, of course this is a way too much, but you don't really need much. If you spread it out, it feels really silky smooth, and it lasts ages. I mean, the makeup lasts for days with it. This is really awesome, and I really recommend it. I'm glad to have two. I'm very happy with this product, and the smell is, it basically doesn't really have a smell to it, so it's really good for people who are a little bit sensitive on the nose. So this is definitely one of the products I recommend, and I'm very glad MUA brought it. Here we have a second product that I got from MUA for testing, and I also had ordered, so I basically have another backup of this one as well. It's the Fixing Mist from the Pro Base line. It promises all day long wear. I have tested it. It's a bit unusual to spray moisture on my skin after putting on makeup, at least for me, so I'm still getting used to it. At the same time, using the primer that I just presented to you, for me it's really hard to tell whether the makeup stays put so well with the mixing fist or not, but it's not bad. It's actually, it does its job, but I have to do some more testing on it, maybe without a base, to see how it works and if it does. Very important with this product is to just shake it before you use it, and then hold it at arm's length and spray lightly over the face, otherwise your makeup will be running. This is one of my absolute favorite products. It's a foundation, and it's from the Undress Your Skin. Oops, it's from the Undress Your Skin range, and in porcelain. Now, I've always had the problem with MUA bases that even if they were called porcelain or light, they were still too yellowish or too dark for my skin. So I basically tried them once and just left them away. But this one is actually, I'm really happy with it. I've been using it regularly. It has 35 milliliters in it. You want to see, and I'll give you a really quick swatch of it. Now, there's one thing I'm not so happy about with this foundation, and that is in the tube. It seems that there's a lot of air in the tube, which means there's less product, and you sort of have to squish out some air before you use the product itself, which I find MUA can do a little bit better. Now, as you can see, it's just the teeniest bit runny. It does have like a beige yellowish tint to it, but it's not too bad. Like if I spread it out, of course, obviously I took too much foundation here, but if I spread it out, it does match my skin color very nicely. It's sort of a medium coverage, so it does cover, like, for instance, small freckles, but not really big ones, or it covers them lightly. So that's one thing that's okay for me. I can always put powder on it and other stuff. So, and the best thing is that if you, for instance, have like a red spot you want to really cover, you can actually layer this and it still looks good. It doesn't look too heavy on one side or one spot. So this is actually really a good product, and I'll definitely buy it again. I did not get this for testing. I actually bought this, and I definitely will buy it again. Now here we have the Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter. This is also a new product from the Undress Your Skin range. I got this one for testing. I actually thought about ordering it, but I wasn't sure because up till this day I've never used a highlighter, as I'm pretty light skinned, and you don't really see that much of a highlighter on my skin, or I've always chickened out of it. So I was pretty happy that I did get this for testing, because I was thinking of getting it in my next order because it just looks so pretty. I mean, look at that. I mean, the along the swirlies in there are really pretty. Now I'll just quickly open this up for you. Now, as you can see, I mean, the products I show you are mostly either used already or swatched, so it doesn't look as perfect as it came anymore. But one good thing is that if you use it, the shapes in there, the texture doesn't wear off too quickly. I mean, it still looks really nice even after I've used it a couple of times. The color is really nice. It's like a pinkish beigey shimmer. Surprisingly, when you put it on your skin, it's not too pinkish, but you got to be careful not to use too much, because otherwise you have like a light oily look up to your skin. It looks really nice. Somebody said somewhere that it's sort of like, from the looks of it, it looks a little bit like a MAC dupe from some highlighter that I don't know of yet, but maybe one of you knows about it. It's got 7.5 grams in it, which is, I think, really good size. It's really it's pretty big, and packaging, but I think it's fine. It's not too heavy, not too light. You can put it in your pocket, and this is a really wonderful product. And basically MUA made me use highlighter now, and sort of I'm practicing and I'm getting stuck on it slowly, so maybe there are more highlighters to come in the future. Now, one of the other products that I ordered, I did not get this for testing, is the MUA Blush Perfection Cream Blusher. Now, everybody's raving on and on about how good these blushers are and how nice are the colors. And I got the one in Dolly, which is also one of the popular ones. There were not that many left when I ordered. Just open this up for you. Now, as you can see, I've already used it a bit, and I haven't used it, but I've swatched it. I sort of still chicken out in using it. I still have to try it out because I've never used cream blusher before, or if I ever swatched it, I was never really talented in doing so. But this one is really, hold on. This one is a really nice color. Now, if you can see, it's got like this peachy undertone to it. And it seems to sort of spread out really well. I still have to try it out on my face though. And yeah, I mean, the MUA cream blushes have been hyped a lot lately, and a lot of people seem to be very happy with them. So I think this is going to be a good product. So here we have another product that I got for testing. It's also from the Undress Your Skin range. It's the Radiant Under Eye Concealer. Now, I'm a little bit unsure on how to use this product. I tried it out yesterday, and usually I apply concealer under my foundation, and I have the feeling that if you apply it under your foundation, there's not much radiance coming from it. But I think I'm not sure, but I always have the feeling if I apply concealer over my foundation, it doesn't really match the foundation anymore then, so I'll still have to try around a little bit on that. Now, this one comes with a brush applicator. Obviously this is already used, as you can see, and basically what you do is on the bottom you twist it a little bit, and then you have here, you can already see the product coming out, and this is what it looks like. Now, I have I don't know, does the shade, I have to hold on, I have to look if the shade is on there. Yeah, the shade is just Radiance, so it seems to be just one shade out there, and I don't know, it sort of matches my foundation a little bit. It's a teeny weeny bit lighter. I haven't really noticed much radiance yet, but I still have to test it more to see how I best apply it and how it best works for me. I don't know if you already have this, maybe you can help me out with that. This is one product I'm a little bit unsure of. It's not bad, but it doesn't have that really big wow effect for me yet, but maybe I'll just have to try out a little bit more. So I almost forgot this one, this little baby. This is the Matte Perfect Primer. It's from an older range, or it's a new product, but it's not from the new range, and it says Complexion Balancing Primer. Now, this one is actually quite well as too. I ordered this to try it out because I thought, okay, I'm going to order all the primers and try out everything in the hopes that one of them will match or be a dupe to the Smashbox primer. And this one is actually really close to it as well. I actually prefer the other one I showed you earlier, but this one is really good too. I think I'll keep this for traveling or something. Now, the funny thing is when you squish it out, it has this really weird like texture, you know, it's a little bit more firm than the other one, not as jelly, and it looks sort of like, I don't know, like fruity. And one day when I was pressing a little amount out to swatch it, it looked like a little teeny like worm came out of there. I don't know, it was really weird. But if you spread it out, it's obviously you shouldn't use too much. It feels really light as well, but one thing I've noticed that if you have anything else on your skin already, I don't know if you can see that here, it has these, it gets these little crumbs, or it gets a little bit crummy with other product on your skin, and so it really I think I'm not sure if it does that when you apply product over it like you should, or if it only does that if you swatch it over other products, but that's one thing I'm not so sure about yet. But otherwise, I think I'll keep this one for travels because it's nice and handy, it's not big, and it's got 15 milliliters in it. and it basically does the job as well. I haven't tried it out yet for the whole day, but I think if it's, I mean, the texture is very similar to the other one I showed you from the undress range, so I think this will do the job nicely as well. And yeah, one day I'll make a bigger review on this one too, because I still have to test it more intensely. Now here are two products that I also bought that I want to present to you. And I ordered at a time where when you ordered a lip boom, you got a lip liner for free with it, which was actually quite nice, so I could try it out. Now the lip boom I ordered, I already took out of the package, obviously. And I got the one that is called Doing Good. Now, I've swatched the glittery part, the glittery lip gloss, and I think it's actually a total waste of time. I'm really not into glittery lip gloss. I'm more into lipsticks, and the lipstick itself is actually really, really nice. I'll swatch that for you real quick. If you see here, it's this really nice berry brownish color. It's more brownish than berry, but I sort of associate it with berries. I don't know. It's actually quite close to my lip color, which I like. It's darker, but I think it'll match it really nicely. Now, here's the swatch. Now in the swatch, I think it comes out more berryish, or a little bit, it's got a little reddy tinge to it than it does in the lipstick itself. It's really, really nice, a really nice color. And judging from the other lipsticks that MUA makes, this will be awesome when I wear it. I didn't get around to wearing it yet though. Now I'm just really quickly going to swatch the gloss for you as well, just so we have it complete. Now here's the gloss above the lipstick here, and as you can see, it's like a glitter bomb. It's, I don't know, I feel like a little teenager if I wear stuff like that. Now if you apply it over the lipstick, it's okay. It's yeah, if you want to put a little bit of sparkle on your lipstick, it is okay. But I personally think that the lip booms should maybe just have been a lipstick range for themselves without the gloss, because I don't know, it's actually a sad waste, because I'm definitely not going to use this. I'm going to use the lipstick. But yeah, anyway, I'm happy with this product otherwise. Now the lip liner I got with it, I actually forgot. Is it Softly Lined? Is it called Softly Lined? I think I forgot the name, but it could be Softly Lined. I didn't look on the internet yet now. It comes with a sharpener in the lid, just like they all do, which I'm not sure if is a good idea, because it does make the lip liners dry out quicker, because there's this opening here just because of the sharpener. But if you want to sharpen them, that is a really good idea on the other hand. So it's both basically like a yeah, a good and a bad thing, I don't know. And actually when I put this in my cart, because I could choose which one I wanted, I thought this was more of a like, of course it was like pinkish, but I thought it was more of a natural color. But I think this is like a really like extremely glittery liner. I'm not sure which lipstick I should use it with, because I don't think I have a color matching it. So that's it here basically. And yeah, I'll just try it out. Maybe I'll just use this to fill in my lips or something someday. I'll still have to try it out. Now another product I got for testing from MUA is the Pro Base Compaction Kit in Nude. I'm really sorry if I sort of mix up the decorational cosmetic with base cosmetics and the makeup cosmetics, because I'm sort of digging in my box here and seeing which is sponsored, which is what I bought new, and I just sort of go by what I grab first. So yeah, anyway, I got this base for testing, and I had already in my 50% off offer order gotten the lightest one. I'm not sure if it's called light or like fair or something, but that one matches my skin more. This one is actually, I haven't tried it out. I left it closed and taped off because I know this is already too dark for me, which is a shame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test my kit that I bought thoroughly, and I'll make a separate post or video to it someday. And this one goes into my giveaway box for somebody to be happy with, I hope. because I think there's still a lot of girls who can use nude, which is like the middle shade. So I'm basically saving this up. It's got the cream to powder foundation. It's got the highlighter, or as I call it, like blush. For me, it's more like a cream blush. And this is a concealer in the matching color. And yeah, this is what it looks like on the back. It's got 16 grams in it. And yeah, I don't know, if you have that, maybe you can give me a little response on how it works for you, if it's a good product. Now, I know in the middle here it has a sponge underneath here. It's got a little mirror in the middle as well, and it's got a little brush that you can use. I have tried out my personal sponge, and it does work out well for me. But most people I know will probably just put it away and use their own stuff. So yeah, this goes in my my box for giveaways, and yeah, I'll test the other one thoroughly for you. So what you see here is the newest palette from the Undress Your Skin range. It's the MUA Undress Me Too palette. It's really definitely a dupe to the Naked 2 palette. Now, I don't have the Naked palettes to really compare, but I heard that it's a pretty good dupe, and I say for the price of, I think it was £4, this is a really, really good palette. I mean, all the palettes from MUA that I have until now are really good. Now, I actually have this 3 times. The one I'm showing you here is one that I got for testing. Now, the thing is that when I ordered my palette, I ordered 2. One for myself and one for my giveaway box, and MUA sent me one for testing, which sort of coincided with my order, so it was basically just a little like mix up. But anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm using and testing the one that I got for testing, obviously, because I believe if you get things from a firm to test, then you should really like use or test them and not just put them away or give them away, unless you say, okay, I don't need this and I'd like to give it to my fans, and they say they're okay with it. So basically this is really well pigmented. Now I'll open this up for you real quick. As you can see, I took out the applicator like most of us beauty crazies do, because the applicators are just not really usable for daily makeups. And anyway, these 2 shades, the lightest ones, this one is not as well pigmented, probably because it's light. It is okay pigmented, it's not too bad, but this one is slightly better, and this one has a shimmer to it as well. Now, yesterday I used the black shade, which I find good, but it's sort of, it could be a little bit better. I think it's a bit too, not hard pressed, but it's just, I've seen better, but otherwise I'm really, really happy with the palette. I've already used it. As you can see, it looks used already, and the shades are really, really nice. And maybe if you look up the comparisons between the Naked 2 palette and this one, you'll see that it is a really good dupe. Now, better pictures of the swatches of this palette will be on my blog, because right now I just don't have the time, and my memory card's going on full and my battery's going on empty in the camera to swatch this more thoroughly, but you will find more pictures. I'll put it in the info box where you can find them. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy with this palette. I'm glad I have it, and I'm glad I have 2 extra, basically. The 2 I ordered, I will put one in my giveaway box and one I'll give to a friend. Yeah, and that's basically all I can say to this up till now. I'm really happy with it, and I can definitely recommend it for everyone who wants to save a few pounds, dollars, or euros to get this instead of the Naked 2 palette, because that is really, really expensive. Yeah, so that's basically it for this product. Now the next 2 beauties, and I think that these are the last 2 beauties I'm going to show you, or I can show you, are 2 single eyeshadows that I got in my order, so I paid for them. They're not sponsored. And I got a greenish one, which is the, let me just have a quick, shade 6. It's one of the pearl eyeshadows, and it's a really, really nice one, and I'm so happy with these eyeshadows. I have not had time to make looks with them yet, so basically they're just swatched up till now, and this one is really well pigmented, if you can see here. It's really, really nice. And then I have one that is more of a bluish turquoise one. This is number 8, also a pearl eyeshadow. And I'll open that up for you real quick. So that's it. It's really nice and shimmery. If you can see in the daylight, it shimmers really, really nicely. And I'll just swatch that for you as well. So here you have this one, and I really love the way it shimmers in bluish and greenish and turquoise colors, so I'm really excited about using this one. That's basically I think at the moment they have single eyeshadows for £1 each, so that's really not expensive. And of course, if you order from another country, like outside the UK, if you order just a few of these, then you have all packaging and stuff. That makes it a little bit more expensive, but if you plan to order MUA stuff anyways, then I can recommend you to at least put these two into your basket, because I don't know the other ones yet. These are really, really nice, and I haven't seen them in any palettes, at least on the internet yet. So maybe I think MUA brings out separate eyeshadows without having them in palettes, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, definitely two of my eyeshadow babies. I usually try to order or get less single eyeshadows because I'm more of a palette person, but I definitely do not regret getting these two. It's going to be a joy using them, and they actually blend out really, really, really well, which I'm just testing on the back of my hand right now. Yeah, but basically two of the really, really good products I got in my order, and I'm really happy with it. So I have one last product for you, or 4 last products for you. I ordered 4 brushes with MUA, and one of the brushes that everybody wanted and loves, and which was really hyped, was the F2 stippling brush. Now this one I've already used, that's why the bristles are not as white as they used to be. It's actually not that bad. The thing is, I can't really tell you exactly or compare because I've never used a stippling brush before. This is like the first one that I got, and I've tried it out, and first time I made the mistake of using too much foundation, so it looked kind of crappy. But today I tried it out with just little dots of foundation over my face and then stippling them, and it worked quite well. And the brush was not too hard, not too soft. It was actually really good, but I did notice that the bristles do start to sort of separate a little bit. I don't know if it's normal because of the stippling. Like here on the side, they start to sort of stand off to the side a little bit, but maybe washing the brush will do the trick again. I don't know. And another thing that I find a little bit sad is that the white bristles sort of peek out of the darker bristles. That would have looked really nice, but I think the quality of this brush is actually really good, and the handle is thick. You can really hold it pretty well and grab it. I really hope that this won't fall apart on me sometime. But yeah, this seems to be a really good brush. The other brush I ordered was the F6 blush and contouring brush, and as you see, it is angled. One thing I noticed right away after unpacking it, it was some hairs sort of like stand off. I mean, it already came like that. I used it like 2 or 3 times already, and it is really nice and soft, but relatively like middle firm, and it is really good for using. But what annoys me a little bit is that, for instance, here on the sides you see some bristles standing off, or here, I don't know if you can see that, there's like this really long, yeah, you probably can't see that, but there's this really long bristle standing out. I'll have to cut that off later. It's not one of the best brushes I've used, but it is quite a good brush. It's not bad. I just need to trim the hair off and sort of hope that no more bristles stand off to the side too much, because I found that very sad that right from the beginning some did. Another brush that I got was the E7 angled eyeliner brush. And this one is actually quite interesting because the one eyeliner brush that I have has longer bristles than this one. I'm hoping that this sort of helps make finer, smaller lines. I haven't used it yet, but I will try it out soon. Yeah, so that's that much to the angled eyeliner brush. There's not that much to say to brushes like that. And lastly, we have the E4. I think it's also an eyeliner brush. It's got a really, really, really small tip, and
which is quite firm actually, so that sounds interesting. And another fact that I find very interesting, especially for travels, is that you sort of pop off the bottom part. You can turn it around and then stick it in and pop it together, and it's protected. That is actually really nice. Like I said, good for travels. And because the tip is so slim, I don't think you'll have problems with any bristles sort of like standing awkwardly after you take it out again. I also have not tried this yet. I still have to. But if you like, leave me something in the comments and I'll review it another time for you after I've used it. So that was basically it for my MUA products, and I hope you liked the video, and it could help you with maybe deciding what you want next time you order there. And again, a big thank you to MUA for the testing products. And yeah, so guys, you have a wonderful week, and see you in the next video. Bye!